Happy Friday, everyone! Friday the 13th. Totally excited to be alive and well. I wanted to introduce everyone to an herb that I have been using for just over a year now, and it was about this time last year that I had started to use it, which is why I decided I have to make the video about this herb today. And the herb of mention is Shou Wu. The other name for it is Polygonum multifloricum. It's a Latin name. Now, for any of those of you who have gone shopping for products that will grow the hair longer, quicker, this is usually one of the main ingredients. And the reason for this is because Shou Wu, which is the other name for it, is called man with black hair. And this herb is known to have the effects of increasing the melanin production in your hair to be able to keep the hair the same color. I actually saw this happen with an individual last year. He showed me a picture of actually an ear hair, and he was a man in his mid-40s, and he'd started taking it, and then his hair went from like gray to just jet black in his ear. It was unbelievable. So that made me a believer after I saw that testimony. But then having used it myself, when I first started using it, I'd initially known that it was amazing for enhancing fertility and increasing virility in both men and women, as well as just being great for the immune system because of its high amount of superoxide dismutase, which is an extremely potent antioxidant. You'll find it in turtles. They're the ones that have one of the highest amounts of that antioxidant present, but this herb has a hugely high amount. And I had also known that it had high content of iron, as well as zinc. It was about 52 milligrams per 100 grams, which is huge. It's a large amount to get an organic substance that has that much zinc. So I'd initially taken it just for the incentive of, I know this is useful for stress, for increasing your stress threshold, and I said, let's just give this a go. What I didn't expect to happen was that within 3 days, my issues with traveling were completely dissipated. So to give a little bit of a background story, at the time I was traveling to and from Hamilton, Mississauga, and I had about a 4-hour commute day in, day out. And the effect of that on my body was brutal. I would come home, I'd be completely wiped out, I'd be totally energetic throughout the day, and then once I'd be getting on that last train to come into the city, it was like I just flatlined. I would be completely headachy and just need to fall asleep for a few hours to get my bearings straight. I have a history of this. I've never liked car rides very much. I kind of suck at them. I prefer to go walk or bike or do something else to get myself to where I need to be. So when I started taking this, it was unbelievable because within 3 days, literally, all of those symptoms dissipated. And my synopsis to this day is that I know that it has high amounts of zinc. Zinc has the effect of neutralizing heavy metals as well as environmental pollution, so that probably had a bit of a protective factor. I also noticed it really did pump up my energy in a very cool way. So for those of you who have maybe blood deficiency, or you're looking to enhance the immune system, or you want something that's going to make you more fertile or keep it so that your hair is going to keep the same color, check this herb out. It's one of my favorite investments to this day. I've looked into quite a few different herbs, tried several of them out for a continuously long period of time, and so far this has been one of my favorite herbs for my body. I noticed instantaneously has a great effect. For any of those of you who do not know what I'm doing, currently I am a holistic nutritionist as well as practicing iridologist, and I'm getting into studying herbs. So it's like 4 years of learning about Western herbs, so North American herbs, as well as Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine herbs. And that's just to kind of vamp up my love of learning and the indigenous plants to which God has offered all of us. So hugely excited about that. I will be at the Burlington Holistic Fair next weekend. It's on the Saturday, the 21st from 11 to 5:30. So for those of you who are looking to get a little bit more information about nutrition, or you're interested in live blood cell microscopy or iridology, come check my booth out. I have a booth with Susie Steffens at Liberated Living, and I'd love to see you there. Thanks, and if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to send it in to me. Thanks. Bye.